Chris here from Trident Enterprises. We're here today in Columbia, Maryland at this beautiful property at Jim and Sandi's house to highlight their 8-foot welded wire fence. They bought 800 feet of it to protect all of their beautiful garden space that they have throughout this yard. For 23 years, Jim and Sandi were having deer issues. Couldn't get anything to stay planted. Every time they planted something that looked beautiful like this, the deer would come in and start eating it. So as soon as they put this deer fence up, that all stopped.
We've been working on the yard for 25 years. Well, 23 years. And finally, we don't have to worry about the deer coming through and saying, "Oh, nice, I'll have some of that."
This is our black PVC coated welded wire fencing. This is the 2x4-inch opening. This is one of the most popular sellers that we have. Offers a great alternative to traditional fencing. Not only does it look great, it's virtually invisible past 20 feet. And not only does it do a great job of keeping deer out, it also is a great fence to keep dogs and other pets in. It's the 8-foot version, as you can see. I'm about 6 feet tall, I can't reach the top. This is so deer can't jump over it. Deer can jump over anything that's 7.5 feet and below. So this is great to keep them outside of your yard. It's kept up with the steel angled posts, reinforced with our heavy-duty zip ties, and the ground stakes.
We had a small fence around the vegetable garden. The fence, it might as well not have been there. The deer stepped over it, went in, ate what they wanted. So this year we may actually get something more than 2 tomatoes and 2 basil plants. I've never seen flowers on these daylilies because the deer love the flowers. They eat them.
Yeah.
So maybe this year I'll be able to tell what I have.
Yeah.
The ones that were out front were constantly munched. They are now here, there, and there. I have, these are all named varieties, mostly from Smokies, but and some from my girlfriend who also buys from Smokies, so most of them are from Smokies.
Is Smokies local?
No, they're in Michigan.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, we order from Michigan. Actually, they have the best plants we found on the market.
So Sandi and Jim, they bought 800 feet of fence. So sometimes that's a little too much for people. We always encourage you to do the DIY, but if you don't have the time or the energy or just don't feel like doing it, always a great idea to hire an installer. Jim and Sandi hired H&E Grass Cuts, who they've been working with for 19 years, and they did an excellent job. They made easy work of it, and they always recommend DeerBusters products when they're putting up deer fence. So if anytime you need an installer, always reach out to Trident or DeerBusters, and we can recommend something. And if not, you can do it yourself. We make it easy for you, and just look at the work they did.
She hadn't mentioned her hospice. It was always a vegetable salad for the deer. She has many different varieties of pastas.
58 varieties of pastas.
Wow, that's a lot. And so, yeah, pastas over there, all of these varieties here. Over there, more varieties. And then you have a little patch somewhere over there.
Yes, by the pond.
By the pond.
Yes. Those are my teeny weenies.
And You like the look of the fence too?
Yes.
I like the look of the fence.
It's almost invisible.
I know. That's the point, right?
One of the best things about deer fencing from Trident Enterprises is from 20 feet and further, it's virtually invisible. This fence is right behind me. You can barely see it. Makes it great to preserve the beauty of your backyard or your outdoor space, and it makes your neighbors even happier. It's not gonna impede their view, or if they say it makes their property value go down, now you can say both of our properties are far more valuable and protected from deer.
One of the
Probably a
things
stink
that was
bug.
really good about the fence was the gates. They work, they latch. The gate stays in position, it locks, and it doesn't sag. Now I think it doesn't sag because the contractor that put it up made sure that it was secure, putting it up with the braces. And that's very important.
So you use that a lot. Do you back up your truck in here? Or?
Well,
Yes.
yes, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. All right. So that's any other equipment?
A lawnmower,
Lawnmower.
Constantly in and out.
have a concrete mixer come in, and tractors, backhoes.
So this is our dual driveway gate system for the 8-foot deer fence. Anytime that you need to get your trucks or other vehicles, tractors, heavy equipment through, these are perfect because it allows you 8, 10, 12, or 14 foot wide options. Any vehicle you might need to get through, this is what you need. So the cool thing about our dual driveway gate system is not only does it have our normal gate latch on the top, it's also got a ground latch fork on the bottom. So you don't have to open both at the same time. You can open one and you don't have to worry about the other one flying open.
All that stuff. You had a pretty good experience.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I would recommend it.
Oh.
Yes. The materials are fabulous. The people who helped us install it did a wonderful job. I can't think of anything that gave us any trouble at all.
So before this deer fence, everything that Jim and Sandi planted would get eaten by the deer. It was just a perfect garden salad for them, inviting, beautiful. Every time they did that, the deer would come in. Now, with this 8-foot welded wire fence, they have 0 deer problems, and they're allowed to have this beautiful space that they've planted. Daylilies everywhere, they have hostas on the other side. The hosta garden, they said wouldn't even be possible without the DeerBusters fence. So, make your garden possible with DeerBusters, protect what you grow.